What's up, YouTube people? We are back in the garage. I know it's been a while. It's been almost a month since I've done any filming. We had holidays. We had stuff I wanted to do around the house, had to get done. Most importantly, I had to get this garage buttoned up where I could heat it and the heat stay in. So we're going to do a little quick tour. I have to get the rest of the lights put up, so right now it looks a little funny. But as you can see, we have put plastic over everything. It's completely sealed up now. So we'll be able to work in here. As you can see, I'm in a t-shirt, and right now it is, let's walk over here, and you can see we're at about 68 degrees. So if I can't focus, there it goes. So yeah, nice and warm in here right now. Got us a heat source and it's working, and so far everything's staying like it's supposed to. So real quick, made a couple changes. This has to get cleaned off because the welding cart is going to be housing not only the MIG welder but my plasma cutter I bought at Christmas, and February 8th they're supposed to release the new 225X Alpha TIG, which I'm going to order one. And so I'll have the TIG, the plasma cutter, and the MIG all sitting here. I wanted a TIG for a while now, and I thought it's going to make it easier for me to do exhaust, like stainless stuff. I can make fuel cells, aluminum, which you can make aluminum, but TIG's a lot cleaner looking. So I can do that. The big thing is that I'm still kind of on the fence, but I'm more than likely going to put a chromoly cage in this build. Just the basics. I'll do the floor and everything, all the floor bars, the main hoop, everything but the door bars. That way we can enjoy it as a hot rod. And if I decide we want to go race and we want to go fast, all I have to do is add the X's in the doors, the kidney bars, and a couple other things. And it'll cert. It'll cert down to about 6.0. If it's all moly and it's all TIG, but chromoly tubing has to be TIG welded. It's NHRA's thing. IHRA follows with the same rules. Our tracks around here are IHRA, except Indy. Indy's an NHRA track, but irregardless. I have the 25.5 book, which is a mild steel cert down to 750. I think I'd rather do this in moly, and that way if I ever get a really big engine, I don't have to go back in and cut out the old cage and redo it or add a bunch of stuff to it. It'll be pretty much already done at that point. I'll just have to add, like I said, door bars and a few other little things, the halo bar. Actually, the funny car bars won't be put in yet, but I can do that with it, with the rest of the cage in the car. So that won't be that big a deal. So, of course, we had to get some tunes out here, so been perusing Marketplace, and the Sonys I had in the house, but I picked up the cabinet, the receiver, the little Pioneers on top, which I probably won't even hook up, but I also have my little Bluetooth adapter, so everything on my phone will play through this. So that's going to be cool. I'll have music, and like I said, we have heat. And I'll show you guys, one of my big problems has been organization, because I don't have much room in here. This is 15 by 25, and I don't have a lot of toolbox storage since I moved. So picked me up on sale a Yukon box. This is going to be for engine tools and electrical stuff for doing wiring in the hot rod and things like that. So that'll be separate from the green box, which is standard tools. So they're not in their final resting place. They'll probably get moved 3 or 4 times. But the cool thing is we've got, I'll back up here a little bit. We have in here, other than the stuff I have to put away yet, we have the Gen 1 small block and the cab. I brought one of my big wheels so I could get the back spacing off it. So these, for right now, are not going to go on the build. I'm going to put other wheels and tires on it for right now, just to get it rolling, and then probably later this summer I'll buy my big tires for these and the skinnies to match. But the main thing I want to do right now is I want to get that motor apart, see what's in it, see if it's ready to run. If it is, then we're going to throw it in the thing and get it mocked up. The trans is sitting right in front of me. I got the converter. I have all the front axle parts in storage. I have to go get them, bring them home. But I still have servo organizing to do around here. So just wanted to kind of give you guys a little update. I didn't forget about everybody. Just been busy. So, but Michelle had an old shelf unit she didn't want to use, so I flipped it over and I'm going to put all my manuals up here. So I've got access to things like the Holley tuning manual and things that I've got that I want to have out here where I'm at. And of course I had to throw my RC car somewhere, so it went up there, and got a few Hot Wheels cars up there. I got a few more I may put up. I got a bunch in the house in a box. But spring gets here and the shed gets built, everything on that wall will go away, and that'll give me another 2 foot of room this way. So, but we got enough room where I'm standing right on the center line. So I'll move the rear end over here and line it up in the center, and I'll put the trans up there in the front, put the cab right here, and I'll be able to mock everything up and get the frame dimensions, and then I can go get steel, get it home, and start putting the frame together. The frame itself will be MIG'd, and it's all going to be 3/16 mild steel. But all the cage bars, most are going to be 1 5/8" or 1.5 inches. They're like 0.58 wall. And that'll all be chromoly, and it'll all get TIG welded once I get the TIG. The new model isn't released yet, so the minute it does release, I'm going to order it. This is the 21st of January. I expect to have everything mocked up for the frame by the end of the month, and I have all the dimensions to go get the steel and then get the frame put together, start putting in things like engine mounts, the rear leaf hangers, all the things that where we can make it a roller. We have the axle, the front spring, the radius rods, and all that. There's a few little pieces I have to pick up, but they're not critical. And with the plasma, I can make things like brackets and whatnot, so that's going to help. So anyway, this is kind of where we're at. We got no lights right now to speak of, so I got to hang the rest of the lights. We had to take them down to do the plastic. So that's done. One of my lights is dying, so I had to turn it off. So now, right now, I've got 3 lights on the roof, 2 on the wall, but they're getting ready to get hung. So I'll go buy some more. We'll have lights in here. We'll be back to being able to see what we're doing. And then it's going to be fun, because then we just start, building. So I'll finish getting things cleaned up the next couple of days. I have some appointments, doctor stuff and whatnot. But we're at a point now where we can get things done. So I'm pretty excited. We have all the major components finally. We have somewhere to work that's warm. And that's really it. That's all we need. So I'm going to get off here. I'll edit this tonight. It'll be up probably late tonight or tomorrow. I have a couple little things I need to edit into this that I want to show you guys. And in the meantime, I'll finish getting things cleaned up around here. We'll get everything set where we want it on the floor. And next episode, I guess we'll call it, you'll see how we start mocking up a frame to build it from scratch and make it look the way we want it to look. So it's going to be low, it's going to be mean, it's going to be fun. Stick around. We'll see you guys. Have a good day. We'll see you soon.